Oh my gosh, I really feel like I'm in a movie. I am poking my head out of the top of a tree. What's up guys, how's it going? So remember I said I may have a chance to put up some more videos. Well, the day after I made my last video, I got sick. I've had a sore throat, like a runny nose, just like that sick feeling. So I've been taking it easy the past days. Haven't been filming, just kind of been chillaxing at home. But I'm feeling a bit better today. There's hardly any clouds, so I'm feeling a good amount better. Like before, maybe like 40 to 50%. Now I'm feeling like 80. So you may hear it in my voice that I'm a little sick, but much better than before. It's been raining so much that our yard is like a swamp. There are puddles that are just there and they're not soaking up into the ground. Right, look at this. That is just a puddle of water that it just won't go away. This is how soaking damp it is everywhere. You can hear as I walk through the water. Oh my gosh. That means there's a lot of water. All right, I'm super happy to finally get out of the house. You know, when you're just like at home, maybe because you're sick or something, you're just kind of hanging out and you start to get that antsy feeling where like, oh, I really want to get out, I want to do something, even if it's just go for a walk. Oh my gosh. The amount of water that is everywhere is crazy. Okay, there is a river here. Normally this is totally dry, totally. Look at this. That is running water. This is all running water that normally is not here. Look at that. Although the sun is out and it's super bright, blinding me, because it's so damp, there is a crazy amount of mosquitoes. So I have a rain jacket and it's really hot out, so I don't want to put my rain jacket on, but I may have to put it on, mosquitoes, to avoid getting attacked by mosquitoes, but we'll try to avoid that. For any of you who have seen the Avatar, not the airbending one or the one with Aang or with Korra or whatever, but the one with the blue guys, this really does look like it's from the movie. These are just some vines that are coming down from this tree, and that tree up there. And these vines are completely just like red. It's almost like a pinkish, purplish, not really an exact color to those. Over time, those vines are gonna drop down further from those trees, start growing into the ground, and there are some trees that I've come across in past adventures that have tons of vines all growing down from them. And once those vines get strong enough, you can actually climb up them like little posts. So you'll have all these little vines growing around the tree. And so you have like tons of different ways to climb up a tree. Makes for a really fun tree to climb. This pool here has teeny tiny tadpoles. There are, looks like hundreds of little teeny tadpoles swimming around this little puddle. I guess because I'm not too able to travel this back road, this water doesn't get disturbed too much. So I guess it makes a good place for frogs to place their babies. There is a wasp nest and a bird nest right next to each other. So there is this little concrete circle to drain the water, and there's actually some crabs living in here. Maybe they'll come out, but I'm telling you, I saw some little crabs right there. some banana trees, or at least in the banana family. That looks like a little bunch of bananas, but I noticed there's a bird nest right there. See that? That looks like a bird nest, but there's a chance these aren't bananas. Here, once we zoom out, I will explain what else they might be. Those looked like bananas, but there's another type of fruit or something that looks really similar to bananas, and they're called guineos. And those you can find all over the place. But what's interesting about guineos is you can actually cook them like a pan with some oil or whatever, and you chop them up, cook them, and they taste nearly like French fries. A little bit of salt, maybe a little bit of ketchup. Whew! They're really, really good. But the downside to trying to cook, I feel we are very overexposed vlogging that way. But the downside to those guineos is they will ruin knives, cutting boards. If you get the little, like if you get the guineo on your clothes or on your skin, it could burn you, stain your clothes, so that's the only downside. I almost stepped into there, but just to show you how deep that is. Okay, this is a stick, pretty good length. Okay, try to not slip. Try to not slip. I mean, it's not that deep, but alright, I found a spot where I think we'll be able to hang out for a little. Enough running around, climbing over fences and stuff. Probably hang out here. I'm not sure what you have when you're feeling sick. Is it some type of special soup or some type of tea or some type of drink? One of the things I like to have, orange juice. I don't know, it's just, maybe it has some type of good vitamins or something, but it just tastes fairly good. And one of my most favorite things to do with orange juice, while we're talking about orange juice, is take this, place it in the freezer, hide it so that no one finds it. The next day it should be frozen, and then put that into a bowl with a spoon, and boom, super awesome snack. Cheers to orange juice. And off we go. One of the things I find fun to do is try to just look at something that, and then try to come up with something that it could look like. So normally you could do that with clouds, if you can find any. Nope, not around here. That is just a piece of bamboo. What could it look like? Could look like, some type of super vertical bridge. It could be a bow and arrow being pulled back ready to shot way up into the sky. What else could it look like? Some days the clouds are perfect for looking for little objects or images or whatever you can think of from the clouds. But today, these clouds don't look too helpful. Do you guys see that smudge right there? That smudge. That just irritates me so much. It's stuck inside of my camera's lens and I cannot get it, I cannot remove it. Trying to clean it, and it just irritates me so much. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh my, look at that tree. So you remember earlier I was showing you guys those vines that look like from an Avatar movie or something? Look at this tree. Does that not look like a perfect tree to climb? We're definitely climbing that. We're gonna be right there. Let's get to it. That was a little bit more difficult than I expected of a climb, probably because I'm slightly sick. Probably not the smartest idea to be climbing around, but that's okay. I ended up finding a spot that's like a full-on chair. Just like hang out right here. Whew. Almost. Wow, that's amazing. I can't even see that much, but just this view from poking my head out of the top of this tree. Truly amazing. Even though I can't see that much, it's such an amazing sight. Oh my gosh, I really feel like I'm in a movie. I am poking my head out of the top of a tree. Complete silence. Got the sun right in my face. Not really much else I could ask for. These are those moments you really have to make sure you take the moment, the time to enjoy them. Like right here, I could easily look at this view and be gone. But I'm gonna stay here for a second and enjoy it. Just breathe it all in. You know, if I didn't film and document and just record all of these adventures, I have no idea how I'd remember all these amazing memories, because when I film them, I can go back, look at these video clips and be like, oh yeah, that was such an amazing tree climb. Whereas if I didn't film it, I feel like these memories could easily get lost. Of course, I remembered some of them, but I feel like I wouldn't remember all of them. Oh, it's just so nice up here. Anyways, I'd like to thank my newest Patreon supporter, Michael Lawler. Michael, thank you very much for supporting me on Patreon. Right on, appreciate it. Ah, my neck is so itchy. I don't know what happened, but while I was climbing up this tree, like the vines got stuck around my neck and like was rubbing. I feel like it's all red here, like super itchy, rashy, whatever. Today's positive quote was sent to me from Shaver21. Shaver, thank you very much for sending in the quote, positive quote. If you have any, leave them in the comments with hashtag Atua quotes. But this quote is, a smart person learns from their own mistakes, but a wise person learns from other people's mistakes. So what this quote means to me is, not only should you see what you can learn and what knowledge you can take from mistakes that maybe you do yourself, but you should also be seeing what other people do and how you can take their mistakes and help you out in some shape or form or somehow. So maybe, for example, you have a friend or someone and they maybe start a business or a restaurant, and maybe something about it makes it so it doesn't work out. Maybe the location, maybe the this, maybe the that. Well, if you go to start your own restaurant or business, see if you saw what they did and what mistakes they did, see how that can help you out so you don't have to go through the same learning curve when you're opening your business or restaurant. That's just an example, but of course I could go for, something's biting me. Some type of ant. Anyways, that's it for today's video. And by the way, for those of you that are still here, have an epic adventure planned. Hopefully get a chance to do it within the next few days or week or so. Maybe go with a friend or two. There's this river and most likely a few waterfalls throughout it. Hopefully at least one. But my plan is to fill up our bags with snacks and water supplies. Oh, what's a river? I guess we don't need water. Fill it up with all types of stuff. Then just hike up it as far as we can go, a few hours. Hike back down. Should make for a great adventure video. So I'll see you guys in that one. Remember to keep always doing awesome stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow, early in the morning. Bang!
If you want to see other recent videos, click here. And if you like my work and what I'm doing, please consider visiting my Patreon page. You can support me for as little as $1 and gain access to live streams, exclusive videos, and more. Click below or link in the description.
Ooh.